The car crash scene halfway through Carry On completely changes the tone of the movie. Carry On is an action thriller movie directed by Joan Colette-Serra which debuted on Netflix in December 2024. The story of Carry On follows Ethan, an airline security guard who is blackmailed by an unknown man into letting a suitcase containing a dangerous weapon pass through security unchecked. While Ethan talks to the mysterious traveler about the suitcase at the airport, lap detective Elena Cole pursues her suspicion that someone is transporting Novichok in Carry On, which is a deadly nerve agent. The cast of Carry On includes Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman, Sophia Carson, Danielle Deadwyler, Theo Rossi, and Logan Marshall Green. Deadwyler plays Elena Cole and Marshall Green plays Agent Alcott from the Department of Homeland Security. Following their lead that someone is smuggling Novichok onto a flight, Elena and Agent Alcott drive to Los Angeles International Airport together. On the way, they get into a shocking car crash that completely changes the tone of the rest of the movie. The intense car crash halfway through the film set the stage for Carry On's action-packed ending. Carry On's car scene comes out of nowhere. Elena and Agent Alcott fight each other while the car crashes. In Carry On, neither her captain nor Agent Alcott initially buy into Elena's suspicion that someone is smuggling Novichok through LAX. While her captain is very dismissive, Agent Alcott agrees to drive Elena to the airport after they discover more evidence. However, while on their way to LAX, Elena receives a call that Agent Alcott from Homeland Security showed up at the police station, which confirms that the man driving Elena to the airport isn't who he says he is. After Elena pulls her gun out and demands to know who the man really is, the supposed Agent Alcott speeds up and drives into another car, which causes a huge accident on the highway. The two of them fight in the car while they crash into other vehicles and obstacles, eventually flipping their car upside down. The Agent Alcott twist and the car crash sequence came out of nowhere, and feels like it belongs in a Fast and Furious movie. However, the sequence was executed incredibly well, and prepared audiences for Carry On's thrilling climax. Carry On becomes very different thanks to the car crash scene. Carry On switches genres halfway through. Taron Egerton and Jason Bateman in Carry On custom image by Yaelin Chacon. For the first half of the movie, Carry On is actually a very grounded thriller which mostly focuses on Ethan debating what he should do about the mysterious suitcase. However, the second half of the movie includes a lot more action set pieces. The car crash scene halfway through Carry On serves as the turning point which switches the movie's primary genre from thriller to action. In the second half of Carry On, Ethan has an intense fight with Mateo, the man who was forced to take the Carry On through security, in the airport's baggage sorting area. Additionally, the traveler's accomplice, only known as the Watcher, chases Nora, Ethan's girlfriend, through the parking lot. The action set pieces throughout the second half of Carry On lead to the final battle between Ethan and the traveler, during which Jason Bateman's villainous character gets locked in an airplane fridge with the Novichok and suffers a horrific death. How Carry On's car crash scene was filmed. Carry On's car crash sequence was very hard to film. Imagery from Carry On, one custom image by Yaelin Chacon. During the car crash scene in Carry On, the camera moves around Elena and the fake Agent Alcott as they fight each other and both try to grab hold of the gun. All the while, the car is hitting other vehicles, pylons, and moving across the lanes on the highway. The camera continues to move around the two characters until the car finally flips. Speaking with Screen Rant, Danielle Deadwyler claimed that they prepared for months to shoot the car crash sequence in Carry On. Read her full quote below. In addition to Deadwyler's comments, Carry On stunt coordinator Dave Makoma talked to Digital Trends about how challenging it was to shoot the car crash scene. Makoma had experience choreographing fight scenes in cars before, but never a car that was moving. Therefore, the car crash scene in Carry On, which also featured a continuous fight with no visible cuts, took an immense amount of planning to pull off. The hard work of everyone involved paid off, as the car crash is one of the most memorable moments in Carry On.